Hey y'all, it's me again. Haven't been posting anything in a while, so I'm a little overdue, and I apologize for that because, if I'm going to do this, then I need to do this. And so, like I said, I'm going to get with it. I'm sorry about that. Um, so a few things. Halloween just passed, and the people who know me know that I am not a huge fan of Halloween. Not really for any reason in particular. It's not like a religious reason. My reason is probably pretty selfish. I just don't like walking around outside in the cold with small children. It's just not fun. So having always lived in a city, trick-or-treating has always been, you getting out of the car, parking somewhere, or in your own neighborhood, more than likely, but sometimes not, depending on if we were doing something else that night too. And walking from door to door, trying to go and, have them trick or treat and over again. And I'm in Minnesota, so it's freezing outside. And like last Halloween, I don't even think it was like 40 degrees outside last Halloween. So it was quite ridiculous. And this Halloween was a little bit warmer. It's like, I think like in the low 50s. So I wasn't really excited for it at all. And I'm like, all day long, just dreading it. I'm at work and I'm like telling people, because I'm such a, like bouncy kind of person. So I'm at work and I'm like, happy Wednesday. And people are like, happy Halloween. I'm like, no, happy Wednesday. It's just Wednesday. Because, really, essentially, it is just Wednesday. Halloween is not really one of those holidays that gives back, I don't get anything good out of it. Like, I don't care about the candy. Because, I had to buy the costumes for them to go get the candy. So, essentially, I could have just not bought the costumes and could have just bought candy. See? There's no good food. Actually, there's no food. And I like food. There's not like really any like family time. I'm all about family time. There's none of that. So it's kind of like, what's the point of Halloween? It's not really that fun to me. So anyway, I dreaded it all day long. So right as I'm about to walk out the door at work, one of the therapists is like, when I was younger, my mom would just, drive us, on the street, let us out the car and then meet us at the other end of the street and let us just go house to house. And I was like, oh man, I wish, because in my mind, I am still thinking city mentality. I'm thinking, this walking around door to door. I'm forgetting that I'm somewhere new and there may be some new way of doing things. And also I'm thinking, like, if I did that, like, I don't want to be the parent that's doing that in the new place. And then all the parents are looking at me on Monday like, did she just drop her kids off at the corner? Like, get out. So I was like, okay, fine. So we go trick-or-treating. And Christian's like, oh, we should go over here. Like, so he wants to go to like one of the neighborhoods where some of his friends live, that's on his bus route. So we go over there. I turn onto the street and I promise you there are so many cars, parents still in their cars, kids back and forth, house to house, parents still in their cars. I loved it. Apparently this is the thing out here. So it's so much the thing that some people were like riding golf carts. Some people were like driving their SUVs and pulling their trailers on the back. Then they decorated their trailers and had them tricked out with Halloween decorations and had the kids sitting on a bunch of blankets in the back of the trailer. And then every time they stopped, the kids would just hop out and go and do their trick-or-treating from this house across the street, this house back and forth. It was wonderful. It's like, this is the thing. The streets are so wide out here that it was easy to kind of just maneuver. I mean, it's not even a maneuvering. It's literally like 3 cars could be right next to each other. It was wonderful. It was amazing. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I was like, is this what I've been missing? Living in the city? Is this what I've been missing? No wonder why everybody else is always like, trick or treat, happy Halloween. And I'm like, no. Maybe I'll be like nicer about it next year. So next year I'm like so excited. Like, oh, to like have me like a nice hot cocoa and my cup holder and like be ready, get some snacks. Well, I mean, they don't need snacks, like sweet snacks. Obviously they got candy. Well, I mean, they're not supposed to be eating the candy yet. Sorry for verbalizing my thoughts. I should learn how to edit that out. But get some snacks or something in there. Maybe like, you know, some juice boxes or something. We can make that a whole thing. Mandy said we're going to make this a thing, like Halloween. We're going to make it a cool thing where we do have food and we watch a movie and stuff. So I'm thinking we're going to have the cool Hammyville Halloween trick-or-treating and then our, you know, food and movie night stuff. So I just wanted to share that some people should probably know that I don't have the exact same feelings about Halloween that I had. Am I like super duper excited about it? No. I still have to spend money on costumes that usually just end up over and over again in my laundry. I don't know why, because they don't seem to wear them, but they always seem to be on the floor. There's still usually not any food. And then if there is food, like next year, I'll probably, I mean, in conjunction with Mandy, be the one preparing it. So there's no food prepared for me. So anyway, moving on from there though. Side note, this weekend is Sophia's birthday. And so I was looking at like places to have a birthday party because she's like, oh, I want to have this party. And she's like talking about all these jumpy places, you know, like the trampoline park or trampoline parks or places. And I am such an old school parent. I'm just like, why can't we just have hot dogs and like, you know, balloons and turn on music at home? But I guess that's just not cool enough after a certain age. So, and that's fine. We can step it up a little bit as we go. I totally believe in a little bit as we go. Like, I am not for like, I feel like you set the bar here at 8. Where's there to go at 16? You know? I mean, gosh, you know, if I'm like buying you an iPhone 10 at 8, I got to take you to Paris at 16. I'm not doing that. So, I'm looking up all these places or whatever, and then I'm looking at some of these party packages. And one of the trampoline places, actually, and I'm gonna be honest, this is the first one I looked at because I got so I was done after that. So one of the places, the party package, and this was not the highest level party package. This was just like this was a like mid-level party package. It was, if my memory serves me right, $449. And so it was $449 and it was 2 hours of party time, but that was only 1 hour of actual jumping time, I think. And it included 3 pizzas. And you could have 10 kids and like some pop and like some little other stuff. But it was $449. So I was really quite taken back by the price of that, to be quite honest. I don't consider myself overly cheap or anything, or frugal is a better word. But I really feel like I do believe in getting my money's worth for things. And $449 for an hour of jumpy time and 3 pizzas that probably are going to taste like the ones that come out of the frozen section at Walmart. And I'm not even talking about like DiGiorno level. I'm talking about like, you know, the $2 ones, maybe 4. Okay. Those, I don't think all that adds up to $449 worth of anything. No. Oh. So, no. I'm kind of like, okay, I feel like for $449, that's a lot of money for me to still have to be responsible for other people's children at this party. And I gotta, you know, get my kids there. I gotta still buy my kid a present. I still have to, you know, wonder like where kids are constantly and stuff. So I'm thinking, I was wondering if it's possible, it's like to negotiate with them and say like, hey, you know, for this amount, I see that you need to make a certain amount, to keep your doors open. But I was thinking, you know, since you have staff here anyway, I was thinking I could just drop my children and my children's friends off, and I could leave, run to Target, and run some other errands, maybe go grab something to eat. Possibly a drink. 2 hours. I could probably, I'm going to only do one though. I'm responsible. So, I'm going to get one drink, and, I'm thinking since your staff is already here, they can take care of my child and or children, the other children that have come along to this birthday party, and they can take care of them, kind of host the whole thing. They can be responsible for cutting the cake, keeping up with them this whole time, wondering where they are during the whole bouncing and jumping. Oh my gosh, why did Timmy throw up over there? Too much cake. And then went back to bouncing. Yup. But you know what? That's included in the $449, right? No. They probably don't negotiate on these things. Okay. So maybe these party packages are not for me. I've come to that conclusion, and I'm okay with that. Once again, I don't consider myself overly frugal. I just say I like to get my money's worth for things. And, you know, getting my money's worth would be a party that I don't have to do any work for at all for almost $500. I'm just saying. You know? I mean, I'll still bring the presents. Okay. So, also, last thing, I'm going to put a new filter in. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. I'm going to put a new filter on my sink in the bathroom, right? And so I ordered it, and this one was on Amazon. Of course, I'm always on Amazon. Yeah. And I got all these, it had all these reviews on it, and I was like, okay, great, you know. I don't know if I kind of just skimmed through the reviews, or this might have been one of those things where I kind of looked at it late at night when I needed to be going to sleep, because I think I've mentioned before that sometimes I'm up a little bit later than I should be. So, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to put this thing on the sink, and I'm going to be all right. Follow the directions, open up the package, and turn the back of it, and it looks like this. I don't know what that says. I can't read that. Can you guys read that? Yeah. So, if you can translate that, give me a call. No, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's 2018. I'm pretty sure I can find an app that can translate this for me. I just thought it was pretty funny. This was one of the first times I was ready to actually read some directions on something, and I couldn't read them. I was just like, damn, is that crazy? I don't ever want to read directions, but I was like, no, I'm gonna put it on right. I'll make sure that it's like, yeah, does it fall off of my sink? Yep, and I can't read it at all. I don't know what it says. However, I will let you guys know if it is a really good product, though. I will do that for you. It's like a natural filter with like natural rocks and things in it. I would tell you what those rocks and things were, but again, I can't read that. So, yeah. Worst case scenario, I don't do it. I mean, I can't like make it that bad. I mean, yeah, mess it up or anything. So anyway, I just put it on there. Most of the reviews were saying it was too tight to put on there and you had to do some little stuff to make it fit. But I'll figure it out, right? I'm inventive. That's me. Anyway, so it's been nice, guys. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. Friday is the bestest. Don't nobody tell me that that's not a word. I use it all the time. All right. Love y'all. Bye.